Hey, how you doing? This is Tommy here from Trading with Harmony, and this week I'll be analysing the markets from the 10th of August to the 14th of August. So guys, I really want to thank you guys for helping me to grow the channel, so it's over 1,000 subscribers now, only for you guys making that happen. That's been so great. I appreciate that, and leaving your comments on that. It's been great, so thanks very much for that, guys. Alright, so guys, stay tuned. I'll see you straight after the intro. Thanks. Alrighty then, so here we are then with the actual euro dollar. Okay, so we can see here the actual is in ascending channel here at the moment, and it's hitting the actual top part of this ascending channel. And let's go into the 4 hour and let's have a look. So last week we were at this point here. And what I was talking about last week then was basically what we're looking for was a pullback into this area and then to come up and hit our TP. So it hit our take profit at 1.1845. So now we have a bit of a pullback. So I'm looking for this week then and beyond is a bit more of a pullback and then to come up into our TP level being the 1.1940 for this week and beyond in the euro dollar. Okay, so in the pound dollar then we can see here it's in ascending channel as well, and it's hit the top part of this ascending channel as well here, and not too far from our actually our weekly trend line being on the bear side. So it's starting to come up into this area here as well, so we can see then that the bulls are in big time play at the moment. So okay, let's go into the 4 hour. So last week we were at this point here, and what I was talking about, what I was looking for was a pullback into this area, into this structural area here being the 1.2933, and then to continue up and hit our TP, which it did. So if you guys are on that, guys, well done, you've got some pips on that one. So it hit our 1.3140. okay, so now it's actually back into the actual into this structural area again, and I'm looking for quite possibly a bit more of a pullback into this area here and then to continue up and hit our TP level being the 1.230 in the pound dollar. Okay, so the dollar yen. So okay, so we can see here that last week it ended up with a big engulfing candle. So it has come back down into this support level. So let's go into the actual 4 hours. So last week we were at this point here, and what I was talking about was that if we can get a bit more of a pullback into this area, into the 106.50, which it did, and then continue down and hit our TP, was just only a few pips short of it this week. So so what I'm looking for this week and beyond then is for price to quite possibly, that we're looking for price to come back up into this area here again, and then to continue down for one more move, I think, down to the actual to this TP level being the 105.26 in the dollar yen. Okay, so we have the actual dollar Canadian. So we can see it's still in the descending channel. So let's go into the 4 hour. So last week we were at this point here, and what I was talking about was that I was looking for price to continue back up to the north a bit and to hit into this structural level here at the 1.3510, and then to continue down, and it hit our TP being the 1.3300. so we got some pips in that, guys, well done. So what I'm looking for now is actually for price to continue back up just one more time, and they come down and hit our next TP level, being the 1.3224 in the dollar Canadian. Okay, so the pound Aussie then. So we can see here in the day candle, this actually resistance here, it has hit this resistance again this week. So let's go into the actual 4 hour. So last week we were at this point, finished here at this point here, and what I was talking about was to price to continue up and to hit our TP, which it did. Take profit at the 1.8370, and then we have a big decline here, a big pullback here for this week. So what I'm looking for this week actually is for price to continue back down into this level, and then basically I'm looking for price to continue up and hit our TP level, being the actual 1.8430. Okay, so the euro yen. So we can see here that the bulls are in play here. So let's go into the 4 hour. So last week we were at this point here. So we finished down here at this point, and we had a target for the 124.90. So it hit that target this week. So that's great. So let's see, so what I'm looking for this week and beyond is for price to continue back down into this level here, and then for price to go back up north and to hit our TP, being the 126.50 in the euro yen. Okay, so gold is being storming up here, and it's hitting new territory and hit it again this week actually. So okay, so let's go into the 4 hour. So last week we were at this point here, and what I was talking about is for to hit our 2000. So it hit our 2000 target this week and shot past it. So what I'm looking for then is for price to continue back down into this structural area here, being the 1960 area, and then for price to come back up and hit our TP, being the 2048 in gold. Okay, so the Dow then, we can see here in the actual the day candles, where we have resistance, support, resistance, and coming again resistance. Okay, so it's a big structural point where we're at the minute. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the actual 4 hour. So last week we were at this point here. We finished here last week, and what I was talking about, if we can get a little bit of a pullback into this structural area, which it did, it came down into this structural area, and that we're looking for a price to come up into the TP level, being the 27460. So we're just only a few pips actually short of that at the moment. So now, as we are in an actual big kind of resistance area here at this point, so you have target, and then basically what I'm looking for then is a actual pullback. A pullback back into this area for this week, and then roughly around this point we're looking for a pullback into this area before price will continue back up into this TP level. So that's what I'm looking for this week and beyond in the Dow. So guys, again, thanks very much for all your comments and subscribing to the channel. Really appreciate that. So leave your comments, and don't forget to subscribe and give the thumbs up, and have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Take care.